Hello everyone, and today I will be giving a short guide on how to beat Radagon and the Elden Beast. Now this is not build specific, not really. It can work on most builds. I'm using dual katanas. I'm planning on making a video on this build too, because it's pretty good. Anyways, what you do, that you don't have to do this, unless it's part of your build. And then you just go in, obviously, and you'll appear in the fight. I skipped a cutscene because there's no point in watching it. I've seen it. You run up to him and you can get like a few free hits in. It varies depending on what weapon you have, how many hits you can get in. I got lucky with the move he did. He did that big swipe. Sorry for the bad quality, by the way. This was streamed on Twitch. But yeah, you just dodge most of his basic attacks. This one is your best opening that you can get. Depending on your build, you can get 2 to 3 hits in. When he does the big stomp, normally you can jump over it in order to dodge it, and then he'll go up into the air most of the time and slam down. You dodge that. When he does that big lightning bolt into the ground, sometimes it'll just explode and sometimes it'll have an AoE. This grab, you just dodge this grab and straight around him. Gives you a free hit or two. Most of his basic attacks are pretty simple once you get the patterns down. His teleport is by far the worst move. This move, you have to dodge it twice and then run back. Not super far, but far enough. Because those 3 rings, they will linger and they are undodgeable. His teleport, like I said, most annoying move by far, because it's delayed sometimes and sometimes it's not. Even if you can manage to dodge the AoE on the teleport, he will come out with a random attack. It's completely random, and he'll probably hit you. This, I missed the... Oh, no, I didn't. I got the opening there. His teleport, sometimes I recommend just dodging away, because depending on what move he uses, you could very possibly just stay out of range. Keep in mind, his second phase is almost all of his hits have AoE at this point. Now, instead of actually running away from him and trying to heal when you need help, you are going to want to actually wait until your next opening, because if you go away, he'll just throw a lightning bolt, teleport near you, he'll lunge, or he'll just fling those little specks. I finished him off here. Like I said, he's pretty simple. His teleport is what throws me off most of the time, makes me waste a flask or 2. Elden Beast, depending on your build, yet again, you can get a few free hits in at the start of the fight. You normally will go up to his front and hit him twice, and then you'll run to his back to dodge the fire. I just ran to his back because I had to buff up my weapon. So then he runs away after he does the fire at the beginning. And this attack, with the big cylinder of stars is what I would call it, it will explode, but it's pretty easy to dodge. I don't think I've ever been hit by it. This attack, if that grabs you, you're gonna be dead, or at least close. And just stand at him, and as soon as he starts to move his arm, just dodge. He will run away quite often. This is probably his most easily dodgeable attack, unless you're low on stamina. So you just keep running. You jump over the ring. Do not try and dodge through it. You can, but it's a lot more difficult. And then make sure you're out of that big circle. This attack, it's kind of iffy to get the timing down sometimes. But once you know what you're doing, especially from far away, that attack can get a little interesting because of the timing. But once you know what you're doing, it's not a problem. So you just keep running, or if he keeps running, you keep chasing him. This attack, probably one of his scariest attacks, because sometimes you'll get unlucky. Just run in a circle like I am. You can't run in a straight line. If you try to run in a straight line, you will die. This attack, his fire, you can just outrun it. See, this is the attack again, so make sure you're waiting for the wave to get near you. Don't dodge as soon as he swings his sword, because that will not work. And then this attack, he just sends out a wave of those stars, and you gotta be far away from it, because, like, not far away from it, but he'll do some basic sword swings from time to time. This, it pulses and it will do damage, and then it does that big explosion. Just run behind him, and you should be fine. Either that, or just run away in general. This sword swing, pretty easy to dodge, and one of his most punishable attacks. I'm trying to get a lot of jump attacks off here, so I can stagger him out of the Elden Stars that he's about to do. And then, yeah, that same attack, the Starfall attack is what I call it. He got off Elden Stars, but Starfall, you can just run in circles. Elden Stars, you run, and then if it gets close to you, here he chained this attack with Elden Stars, which can get a little annoying. But Elden Stars is borderline undodgeable, at least the tiny ones are. You just have to keep running. You're definitely going to need a flash from that one, unless like you get really lucky or you're using Bloodhound Step. That attack that he just did, it's like Starfall, but more deadly because it's harder to dodge, in my opinion. I buffed up my weapon again, but it was fine. It would have been kind of risky, but it was fine because of the attack he did. Again, you can outrun his fire pretty easily. It's not a big deal. This attack, it's basically just a normal sword swing, but deadlier if you miss your dodge. So just don't mess up on that one, and it'll be fine. Sometimes you can't tell whether he's gonna come out of the water and do a sword swing, or just stay where he is. Now here, since he's in second phase, kinda, he'll do multiple rings on this one. Just jump over him. It's not very hard to dodge. You just have to make sure that you're not low on stamina. This one actually got me because it spreads out a lot farther in front of him than I thought. This attack, again, just kind of run in a circle. I was very pressured when this one happened because I was so close to the wall at this time that I was kind of freaking out. But it all turned out well. And then I used another flask, I think, sometime. That attack, pretty easy to dodge, just another basic sword swing. His normal sword swings are probably some of the easiest attacks he has to dodge, other than when he just does the one ring and then the giant burst of whatever it is. And then another sword swing he tried to hit me with, and I dodged it, and I just finished him off with a few more hits. So overall, pretty difficult boss, but once you know what you're doing, it actually becomes quite easier. Not easy. This still took me like maybe 10 attempts on this playthrough. This is my third playthrough of the game. And yeah, I was kind of knowing what to expect. If you don't know what to expect and you don't know the timings, it's pretty difficult. But since I have really nothing else to say, you can just watch me become the Lord of Frenzied Flame. But I lied, I do have something else to say. This is a sick ending. But yeah, that's about it. I lied again, I still have one more thing to say. This is not my opinion, or a possible way to beat Elden Beast. This is the only true factual way you should beat Elden Beast and or Radagon. Because, yeah, I am better than everyone else, and this is not my opinion, this is just pure factual evidence of my pure skill at this game. So I do truly hope you enjoyed my perfection of a video and how unbelievably great it was. You should never watch anybody else's video again. You should only watch my 3 videos. Yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna say anything else.
lord of frenzied flame. I will seek you as far as you may travel. To deliver you what is yours. Destined death.